500-yard free, Consolation. Chad Wiley is in lane 3. Jacob Matthiessen is in 4. Robert Gassnick is in 5. Geoffrey Libov is in lane 6. Kevin Falck in lane 7. And Tyler Mills, the senior from Southwest, is in lane 7. A 500-yard free for the Consolation final. 2 prep swimmers here in this Consolation. 2 from Millard North as well.
The state record in this event is, he's not swimming it this year. Caleb Sharman, our state record holder, with a 4:34.76. You know, here's where tough choices come in for coaches. Tom had to make the conscious decision. He actually swam Caleb in the shortest races, the 100 and 200 free, and he felt like that was best for the team to accomplish that team goal of the 400 points and have Zach Jacobson, the junior, take control of this race.
Tough not to swim a guy that set a state record the year before.
Yeah, boy. You know, you envy Tom, and at the same time, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Well, that's the disappointing thing, is he had so many swimmers, did Tom Beck, that qualified to come to state that couldn't be here, and then not only they don't get to come participate at state, but they can't find room in the building for them to be here.
Well, hats off to Tom and Terry of managing that situation. He does a good job of treating all the boys the same, and they are all an equal part of this championship and an equal part of their team goals as they come. You know, there's been a lot of talk, Larry, here in the last month since the Olympics about the super suits, the swimsuits that we read about so much that were breaking world records. And I read an interesting, they did some research. Somebody a lot smarter than us actually looked at the times before these suits and after these suits, and there was very interesting to me that what he concluded was the swimsuits really had little or no effect for the average swimmers. Now, for Olympic swimmers, the world record holders, that gap got quite a bit wider, and the reason being is they said the suits are designed to reduce the resistance in the water. So the logic tells him that the faster you're going, the more of an impact that those super suits had in reducing the resistance. The slower you are, really the less impact you have. And you know, comparatively, our high school swimmers in Nebraska compared to a Michael Phelps, you know, I think it's going to have much less of an effect than maybe what people were expecting. And that's why we're seeing guys like Bub, Shannon Guy, all of these swimmers, they're still breaking records. So I'm glad that they changed the rule. I think the super suits maybe caused a little bit of controversy, but I don't think it's going to have a big impact on our high school championships. And over time, you're going to see world records get broken again. And those full-body suits that had become so familiar over the last 3 or 4 years here at the state, we don't see any this year because the rule now is you're not allowed to wear a full-body suit if you're a male swimmer in competition. Right. And they actually leveled it out for both male and female. The rule is it can't extend beyond the knees, so you can have suit on your thigh, and it can't go over the shoulder for the women. It can't go above the waist for the men, and it can't go above the neck for the women. So, you know, I think it leveled the playing field. Also, the suits can't have any zippers in them, and it has to be made of a textile product. So I'm really glad to see him make that change, and it's all about how fast the swimmers are, not how fast the suit is. Well, the buzzword in swimming had become buoyancy, not performance, and when so much of the focus was placed on that as opposed to the competition and the performance on the pool, it probably wasn't a positive thing for the sport. Well, when a suit can trap air, and they like, the swimsuit manufacturers were saying it repels water. Well, that's true, but it also traps air, which makes you more buoyant. Also, other rule is you can't have more than one suit on at a time. Now, I challenge the officials how you keep track of that. I won't go into that one, but I'm glad I'm not an official. All right. Ray, I think Ray Huppert, he swam in a wool swimsuit. He had top and bottom trunks with stripes across them, you know, Johnny Weissmuller size.
Yeah, well, Johnny, yeah, you're right, Matt, but Johnny Weissmuller was swimming right next to me.
Here we are, the last 50 of the race. Our Creighton Prep swimmer in the lead.
So Robert Gassnick in lane 5, well out in front, coming into his final 25 now. Gassnick in 5, in lane 6, that's Geoffrey Libov from Millard North.
Well, performing as expected. Creighton Prep swimmers have done a great job maintaining position and in some cases moving up where they can.
So a great job by Gassnick, touching first, Libov and Falck finishing second and third. So Millard North goes 2-3 in the 500 Consolation.
Gassnick had a nice drop there from prelim to final.